Dealing with pests is a challenge in vegetable gardening, but there are several effective ways to manage and control them. Here are some common pests in vegetable gardens and methods to deal with them. Aphids. These tiny insects feed on plant sap and can cause leaf curling, stunted growth, and the transmission of plant diseases. You can control aphids by hosing them with a spray of water. They do not have the capability of climbing back. Using insecticidal soap, neem oil, or by introducing natural predators like ladybugs or lacewings. Caterpillars. Various types of caterpillars, such as cabbage loopers or tomato hornworms, can damage leaves and fruits. Handpicking caterpillars off plants is an effective method for small gardens. BT, Bacillus thuringiensis, is a natural and safe bacterial spray that specifically targets caterpillars. Snails. These mollusks can devour young seedlings and leave holes in leaves and fruits. Reduce their populations by removing hiding places like boards or debris, handpicking them at night, or using barriers like copper tape or diatomaceous earth around vulnerable plants. Tomato hookworm. This large green caterpillar can quickly defoliate tomato plants. Handpick them from plants, and if you find eggs, squash them to prevent future infestations. Fortunately, we do not have these worms in Pacific Northwest so far and are found in other parts of USA. Flea beetles. These small, jumping beetles create tiny holes in leaves, giving them a shot hole appearance. Row covers can prevent their access to plants. Beneficial nematodes or insecticidal soaps can also help control them. Cabbage worms. These green caterpillars can damage cabbage, broccoli, and other brassicas. Handpicking is effective, or you can cover vulnerable plants with floating row covers to prevent adult yellow and white butterflies from laying eggs. Whiteflies. These tiny, sap-sucking insects can weaken plants and transmit diseases. Yellow sticky traps can help monitor and catch them. Introduce beneficial insects like Encarsia formosa or apply insecticidal soap or neem oil to control their populations. Although beneficial insects are recommended, but in our experience, they do not hang around and fly away quickly. Cutworms. These caterpillars feed on the stems of young plants, cutting them at ground level. Protect seedlings by placing collars made from cardboard or plastic around their base. Organic pesticides. There are several organic pesticides available for use in vegetable gardening. These products are derived from natural sources and are considered safer alternatives to synthetic chemical pesticides. Here are some commonly used organic pesticides. Neem oil. Neem oil is extracted from the seeds of the neem tree. It has insecticidal properties and can control a wide range of pests, including aphids, caterpillars, and beetles. Neem oil disrupts the feeding and reproductive behavior of insects and acts as a repellent. It is commonly used in organic gardening. Pyrethrin. Pyrethrin is derived from the flowers of certain chrysanthemum plants. It is effective against many insect pests, including aphids, whiteflies, and beetles. Pyrethrin acts as a neurotoxin, paralyzing and killing insects. It breaks down quickly in the environment, making it a popular choice for organic pest control. However, it can cause skin irritation, tingling, numbness, or digestive distress if it gets on your skin or is ingested. It should be used with caution and in small amounts, and avoided in aerosol products. Diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth is made from the fossilized remains of tiny aquatic organisms called diatoms. It consists of sharp particles that pierce the exoskeleton of insects, causing dehydration and death. It is effective against pests like slugs, snails, and crawling insects. Food-grade diatomaceous earth for vegetable gardens is readily available at garden stores and online for $13 to $18 for a 4 pounds bag. Spinosad. Spinosad is derived from a soil bacterium and is effective against a wide range of pests, including caterpillars, thrips, and fruit flies. It affects the nervous system of insects, causing paralysis and death. Spinosad is considered a low-risk pesticide for humans and beneficial insects when used properly. Bacillus thuringiensis, BT, is a naturally occurring soil bacterium that produces proteins toxic to specific groups of insects, such as caterpillars and mosquito larvae. It is available in various formulations and targets pests, while having minimal impact on beneficial insects, humans, and the environment. Horticultural oils. Horticultural oils, such as mineral oil or naturally derived oils such as canola oil, cottonseed oil, can control pests like aphids, mites, and scales by suffocating them or disrupting their metabolism. These oils are applied as sprays and work by coating and smothering the insects. When using any pesticide, including organic ones, it's important to carefully read and follow the instructions on the product label. Pay attention to the target pests, application rates, safety precautions, and any pre-harvest intervals to ensure the safe and effective use of the pesticide. Other methods used in controlling pests used in vegetable gardening. Ladybugs can be beneficial in vegetable gardening as they are natural predators of many common garden pests. Ladybugs, also known as ladybirds or lady beetles, feed on aphids, mites, scale insects, mealybugs, and other soft-bodied pests that can damage vegetable plants. Introducing ladybugs into your vegetable garden can help control pest populations without the use of chemical pesticides. Garter snakes. These snakes sometimes find resting place in the cool environment of vegetable gardening. They should be left alone since they eat small insects, but exercise caution even though they are considered harmless. Constructing physical barriers. To prevent animals like deer, rabbits, and other common rodents like mice is important to prevent access to your garden. For effective pest control in vegetable gardening, it is generally recommended to use specific pest management strategies tailored to the particular pests you're dealing with. This can include methods such as hand-picking, introducing beneficial insects, using organic pesticides approved for vegetable gardens, implementing physical barriers, and practicing good garden hygiene. Thank you for watching and hope this will make your vegetable gardening a joyful and productive experience.